So power supply is on, and this is how you turn on your touchscreen TV. One long touch and it is on. As simple as that. It's a Windows TV, hence it has all the window features. You need to scroll up to unlock it. One scroll, it asks for a password, which can be conveniently fed in. When we come onto the desktop, we can easily open the Extramarks content here. And as you can see, that Extramarks offers pre-primary till grade 12th. The teacher has the convenience to choose her class from here. I'm randomly picking up class 10th. It will showcase exactly the same dashboard that a child can see on the tablet. So here all the subjects that comply for that given class are showcased. I'm picking up science. Now, when we talk about CBSE, because I have accessed CBSE here, we follow NCERT books. So you can see the list of chapters exactly as per NCERT book. Herein, if I'm picking up life processes as a chapter, learn, practice, test is the pedagogy we follow, which is across all solutions. If I get into the lesson, understanding concept, plants is the topic that I'm getting into. The teacher can begin from a class which may have been done a day before, or she can start all afresh. Here I'm choosing all afresh. Would you like to resume the presentation from the last viewed slide? I say no. So it begins from the beginning. Now here when I click, it opens an index which is exactly as per book. Now if I'm wanting the voiceover to play, I have the convenience to turn on the volume.
Plant nutrition, gaseous exchange in plants.
So we're going into plant nutrition.
Let us study plant nutrition in detail.
So it doesn't move on its own, it is teacher oriented.
The process of intake of food from outside.
Here I'm turning off the volume as the teacher many times would like to give her own explanation. One click and it opens the next bulleted text that complies to that particular topic. Now here if the teacher wants to highlight things on the content, this board has a special feature of allowing things to be written on the content. So to begin with, here we can minimize the content and we can open an e-board here. Now this becomes a whiteboard for me. I can start writing my notes here. Now I can switch between the content and my board because both get merged. So we've talked about various things like autotroph and heterotroph. When I move ahead, I see a diagram which I want to create and explain more in detail. So I can switch back, I can choose my pen, the color, I'm choosing green, I make a leaf exactly like it was in the book, and then I start labeling it. So what needs to go in? Sunlight and water. And what comes out? So here I would say daytime we get O2, nighttime we get CO2. So it gives me a variety of colors and a switch between the content. Now let's say while doing the content I want to give a reference to my book, that is also possible. I can hit back. If you notice here, we give NCERT book or whichever book can be put in as an e-book. It gives me a real view of the book in a PDF format. Now here I've picked up a particular topic about stomata, and here I want to say, children, this is a very important topic. This diagram for sure is going to come in for the test, so it's very important. Make sure you do this. Now this piece will be a part of what I have done now. Now my next page would be maybe a green page or a black page where I want to talk more about the leaf or the plant that we were talking about, or give notes here. So I can choose my pencil, and I'm choosing a color white, and I say, I've made a flower, and maybe I want to make parts of it. And now I ask children to come up on the board and label it. So I may have a group of 5 children or 10 children labeling it at the same time. So that can be possible because it takes more than one touch. Now if I have 10 children working at the same time, it allows so many touches, as you can see. So let's say if I want to save my class now, or I want to scroll through what we have done, I can use my back page. This is what we had done, all the notes. I can scroll through, and I can also save my class. I say save, file. It allows me to change the name here. I'm changing the name to, let's say, sci-fi class. The name already exists. I want to replace maybe a class that I've done. I'm crossing this out, and I'm exiting out of this system. Now tomorrow when I have children coming back to class, I may want to not repeat everything, but I have the convenience of quickly opening the board. I open my e-board again, and I say, let's open. Here I say, let's open a file, which we did yesterday. This is my sci-fi class, and this is what we exactly did. I don't have to repeat myself. Everything has been done here. So this is what we had done in class, and everything is taken care of. Now we can exit out of the system. So this way it allows both things. Now turning it off is as simple as your Windows solutions. I can shut down, or I can put it on sleep. Shut down will simply shut it down. And then one click, power off, we're done.